whether a bazooka or a weapon analogous to it would fall under the protection of the Second Amendment using that test, if I were so lucky as to be confirmed.
Well, under Heller and Bruin, do I have unfettered discretion to own any kind of firearm that I want to?
Today on Capitol Hill, tensions ran high during a Senate Judiciary Committee hearing as Senator John Kennedy of Louisiana took center stage. The focus, the nomination of Andrew B. Davis to serve as United States District Judge for the Western District of Texas. Known for his sharp questioning and no-nonsense style, Senator Kennedy pressed Davis on his judicial record, legal philosophy, and commitment to the rule of law. The exchange quickly drew attention, as the nominee faced tough, direct questions under the bright lights of the Senate chamber. This hearing is a key step in the confirmation process, one that could shape the federal judiciary for years to come. In this video, we break down the most intense moments, the critical questions raised, and what this nomination could mean moving forward. Stay with us as we take you inside today's Senate hearing. For more political insights, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Since we have our ATF nominee in front of us today, I thought I'd ask you a little bit about our Second Amendment. I want to buy a bazooka, and I found a good deal on one in Europe. Can I buy it and own it and use it here in America?
Senator, I believe that falls under prohibitions in the National Firearms Act, but let me speak more generally, because I think that's right, but let me speak more generally to the Second Amendment question, which I believe is what you're getting at. There is a fundamental right enshrined in the Second Amendment to keep and bear arms.
Right.
And the Supreme Court has said in Heller, written by Justice Scalia, that is a personal right. It's not a right that is tied to being in a militia. It is a personal right that includes for defense. The Supreme Court has since elaborated on that doctrine, including in Bruin and most recently in Rahimi. It is made clear that the test for Second Amendment rights is whether the right falls within the text, history, and tradition of this country. And so I would need to look specifically at whether a bazooka or a weapon analogous to it would fall under the protection of the Second Amendment using that test, if I were so lucky as to be confirmed.
Well, under Heller and Bruin, do I have unfettered discretion to own any kind of firearm that I want to?
There are certain exceptions that are listed within the decision in Heller. And for example, machine guns fall under the National Firearms Act. So there are certain exceptions to what arms can be owned. But again, I would go back to the text, history, and tradition test if a case were to come before me as a judge that was asking that question.
Okay. I'm sorry I didn't get to ask everybody questions. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Senator Whitehouse. Thank you, Chairman. Mr. Sakata, welcome. Thanks for coming to my office to talk about.
For more political insights, don't forget to like and subscribe.